Call the meeting to order. Bob, pledge of allegiance, please.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, by liberty and justice for all.
Okay, attendance, everyone is here, including Al on the owl, right? Correct? Al? Yeah.
Yeah.
Amend agenda, I just want to add, next township board meeting under clerk's position for next week, just to talk about the time frame. So the March meeting. Okay. Public comment. Okay, clerk's position, so we posted, and Shelley's here, Shelley can't vote. Just so everyone's aware, but she, because she's resigned or has tendered her resignation, so she's not allowed to. But she can participate, but no vote.
You can't vote on a replacement.
A replacement, that's all, but she can participate, is obviously taking minutes and doing everything else that she would normally do, and appreciate that, so. Moving on to clerk's position, we advertised in the paper, we have received 4 applications. Amber, Shelley's deputy, have an application. Jennifer Smeltzer have an application. Gloria Miller Short have an application for the position. And also Nola Tay has applied for the position. All have office experience. You all have the resumes. I don't need to delve into what they've done, so, that's what we have. So I need to know what would be the wishes of the board going forward. Are we, satisfied with what we have here to make a decision? Does somebody have a motion? Does somebody have an idea? I'm willing to entertain whatever.
I guess my only question would be is if you wanted to interview, but it would have to be in public. And that gets to be a little bit challenging because the other members that are being interviewed are sitting in the audience and you're asking.
Does whoever goes first
It's a
and
little-
second, there's at a disadvantage to them. So I don't know.
But that's just how you gotta do it.
I know, there's no way, that isn't open. Someone else asked me that, not you, and somebody said, no, it's all open to the public. You can go in the back room. But then you have to allow the public to follow you back, or some serve no purpose to me, so. Anybody have a motion or an idea? Well,
Yeah, I'll make a motion that we keep Amber as clerk, interim clerk.
appoint, not keep.
Appoint.
You making a motion to appoint Deputy Clerk Amber to fill the position, the remainder of Shelley's,
Yeah, it's not interim, it would be fulfilling the term.
her term,
Return.
till the November election, at which point, anybody can run for the
Yes.
position again.
And the other ones that have put in an application on would run
Okay,
when that time comes.
okay, that's your motion?
Yes.
Okay, is there a second from anybody?
I'll second it for purposes of discussion.
Okay, thank you. And second by Ed. So Shelley had put together, and I think at a minimum, I think everybody should be aware. Amber is aware because she's done the job. But the other people that have applied for this job have no idea about maybe what some of the duties are and what the job entails. And I think it'd be smart to forward this to all of them. Cause I've heard from a couple people that it's not bad for a 9 to 2 job, and plus you get a lunch half hour, whatever you get, so really it's only 12 hours a week. Well, I know that, but that's what, because that's what it says, and that's how the hours are posted, we need to explain that to everyone,
Yes.
she knows it.
The stuff on, that is being portrayed on Facebook and on the app next door is saying it's a part-time job and this is the wage, and in all reality, it is not a part-time job. It may say 3 days a week, but
That's just office hours.
That is office hours. You
That's all
are,
it is, okay.
you are married to your phone. You are married to your email. Our phones now, thanks to the wonderful, and it is wonderful, new
Oh,
phone
I like getting
system.
the phone calls to my phone during the day.
Yes.
I'm happy with
They
that.
go to your cell phone.
No, I'm happy with that.
With the new election laws going, you have so much new training, so many more hours now leading up to the election. That, I mean, it's in the statutory duties. There's, you are married to this building, you're in charge of this building, the people that walk through this building door. They don't go to the deputy treasurer for stuff, they come to us, everything that comes through that. The attorney comes to us, so I mean. It's more than just the statutory duties, and this list is. Yeah,
It's still not
half,
complete.
half of this list, like laserfish, there's stuff on here that the website, Amber knows more of laserfish, way more of laserfish and way more of the website than I do, because I don't have time to dive into it, like, that I gave her to do because I'm busy doing the FOIAs, the attorney stuff, the grants, grants aren't even on the statutory area. And
I
that's a
know.
big part of it.
But we do,
So-
okay.
It's just stuff to consider when you're, filling out the paperwork to be a clerk. That people don't know. It's the same with treasurer. I'm sure there's a ton of stuff on the treasurer's end that are not part on that statutory duty list.
No, and that's down here on Saturday and Sunday doing that.
Exactly. He's here on weekends and Jen's here all day long, so you can't say it's a part-time job for the treasurer.
Is that a true statement?
There's other things besides the statutory duty you have to deal with.
Okay. Okay,
Just a little bit of input for myself. I was surprised that Amber wasn't named it immediately because she's the deputy clerk. They've been through this evaluation is what they're responsible for. That would give any other candidate more time to get their collective wits together and information so they can decide whether they want to be the treasurer or not. Not the treasurer, the
clerk. Well, Al, actually, this is the first meeting we've had since we accepted Shelley. We still have to we have to accept good application. We couldn't, she just didn't automatically take over. The board has to appoint to fill the remainder of the term for Shelley's term, okay? So this is the meeting, we just set one meeting up, but this is the first opportunity we've really had to talk about it, I think. So. You have a question, Al, or
No, I don't have a question.
Okay, Ed?
Amber, since you're here, if you got appointed, who would you intend to name as your deputy?
So I have 3 different people that I've been talking to.
Mhm.
I don't wanna put anybody in that position until I kind of talk to them and find their background on it. So I don't know yet.
Okay,
I did talk about if potentially I got the position, then I would bring them in and kind of see a day, just to see how they handle it, how they, get their background and see what they do before I pick somebody, if that makes sense.
yeah, no, that makes sense. Because I think that's critical,
For her,
well,
For
for
us.
her, but for everybody, frankly, including the public, so.
you know.
Just remember, if you get the position, if you accept the position, that is strictly your decision and nobody else's.
Just don't point your kid. There's probably a requirement for age.
Or your spouse, because you'll get a
Probably
bunch of
appoint
flack
extra.
like everybody, like Ed got, so.
No,
you
Justin
know.
will not be the deputy.
You can appoint your spouse and anybody you want.
Oh,
You'll just get a bunch of flack like he did.
okay. Questions, Bob?
No questions.
I know you know this list. You confident? Okay.
The only thing I would like to recommend,
Is there any class she should take? Whoever it is,
Yes.
they should take. They should
if
take.
Amber you know, accepts this, and if you guys, you know, vote this through, motion carries through. Ed and I have discussed this before. Amber has no idea how to do the taxes. And I think she would agree that please have the
We talked about
accountant.
that. Is that what you were
do
talking about
that.
before the court? Okay.
So someone should probably contact that. And yes, definitely do classes.
So maybe her deputy, whoever it is, we could actually, for a while now, but maybe the deputy could be taught how to do
Those wasted, you know,
the, sure.
Jen said you mentioned you're gonna be going out of town or something here soon.
I will be, yep.
When are you gonna be out of the office?
I leave the 8th,
For 2 weeks?
yep.
Okay.
So that'll be,
Well, yeah, we need to talk about that.
If somebody else were to get appointed tonight, or if we don't appoint tonight, when they get appointed, would you be interested at all in staying on as the deputy, or would that not be of interest to you?
I don't think I'd stay on as deputy.
Okay,
I'd like to stay here because I've gotten a rhythm and kind of got to know how things work. And there's other opportunities that I would like to try if I'm not staying on as clerk, if that makes sense, like, you know, I just.
no, I understand, I just was curious.
Yeah.
So we do have 2 significant elections coming up, right? We've got a presidential primary
and
in
the May,
August,
right, in August.
and then the presidential in November, which get, what, Shelley, twice as much turnout as a regular election, probably at least, so there's that factor.
I'm sure the primary will be actually probably well attended this year.
That's one of the reasons that the settlements have elections under control. To dump that on somebody brand new is creating a really illness. And that's not fair.
Not fair to the
It's
taxpayer.
not fair to the person, it's not fair to the taxpayer.
Good. I agree with that, because you do have 2 significant elections. I mean, and no one says whoever is not appointed cannot run for the position. This is just to fill her 6 months, and then you have to run for the office anyways, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Al, anything? Nothing?
No, I don't have anything to add.
Okay.
Say that again, Al, I
Nothing
didn't
you can
catch
add.
that.
I don't have anything to add to the conversation,
Okay.
anything new, anyways.
Well, motion's made. Any other discussion by anybody? No, motion's been made by Bob and seconded by Ed to appoint Amber to fulfill the remainder of Shelley's term effective, I guess it'd be effective the 8th of March. Or no, immediately.
Immediately.
No,
I
she can't.
I
She's here
resigned
till-
as of 4 o'clock on the 8th.
When she takes over.
So it wouldn't be filled in until, okay, starting the 8th, okay. So basically that would be the correct term.
4:01 PM, March 8th.
Okay. That's fine with me, that's what it says. I'd probably do a roll call, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Al, how do you vote?
To the motion, oh, yes.
Bob?
Yes.
Ed?
Yes,
And David, yes. Okay. That position is now filled. Amber, you are the new clerk effective March 8th.
Congrats.
Expect you in here. I need a bunch of letters done for the 8th too. Okay, public comment. Oh, wait, for March meeting. So next week is board review on Wednesday. The meeting starts at 4. Could we put it off for till 6? Is that a problem, or do you want to reschedule for the week after?
No, I don't want to schedule for the week after.
You can do it without me here. The only reason you're gonna have all
I don't think so.
those resolutions.
You
Why?
have the budget resolutions,
Got a whole
I
lot of
mean, that's
things-
right.
got a whole lot of things.
it's up to you, and I won't be here, she won't be here, you're doing the.
I think if she's not, neither one of them are gonna be here, I think we need to have you here, so I would just say push it back to 6. That's fine. Or
That's fine. I can do
Can you be
that.
here by 6?
Yeah, I'll just make it happen. Can we change the meeting date then, so everybody knows that, Bob? You're gonna have to stay up past your bedtime.
The meeting time, not
The meeting time,
Time, not the date,
6
meeting time,
p.m.
6 PM. Okay, public comment now? Anybody on here besides Al? Okay, I guess we'll adjourn then.
Congrats, Amber.
I should have asked, did you accept?
I do accept.
Okay, well, that's kind of important, right? You can appoint somebody and then go, no, I'll walk out and said, no, forget it.
I just don't think it's right to throw Amber under the bus. Or if she's been here, she's trained.
Bob, I understand the election thing is a big deal. I
Are we
don't,
off?
yes,
Oh, no, I'm not doing it.
we are adjourned.
Yeah.
You want me to call everyone? Or Shelley know?